1972 UCLA basketball team, I think, was the greatest basketball team of all time. And the reason for it was there was a lot of pressure on us starting at the beginning of the year. We had this sophomore named Bill Walton, another sophomore named Jamal Wilkes. We had lost Sidney Wicks and Curtis Rowe, a team that had only lost one game but won a national championship. So there was all this expectation. We went 30-0, and our average win margin was 30.3 points per game. Our first, I think it was our first 9 out of our first 11 games, we scored over 100 points without a three-point line and no shot clock. And that 30-0 and 30.3 points per game, 50 years later, is still a record.
Yeah.
And then the next year, we went undefeated, again with the pressures of repeating. But our average win margin, I believe, that year was like 21 points per game.
Yeah.
And so if you go back and you look at the 1975 Indiana team with Scott May, Kent Benson, and all those guys, you go back and look at every undefeated team, and then you look at their dominance. If you win every game, then how dominant are you?
Yep.
I mean, how else could you pick a team and say, well, this team is better than that team? Our win margin by far is the widest margin of victory in the history of college basketball.
Yeah, that's incredible.
We had our 72 reunion, and every living member of the team was there 50 years later. And UCLA, bless their hearts, didn't pay for any of us to get back there. So I came from Illinois. Swin Nader came from Washington. Marvin Vittito came from Texas. Gary Franklin came from Colorado. And it meant enough to all of us to pay our own way so we could be together as a team again. A lot of that has to do with Coach Wooden.
Yeah.
But a lot of it has to do with understanding that what we did that year was special. And with the 25-year reunion or this project that you're doing to highlight that team, trust me, those guys are going to love it because it's work.
UCLA has won another national championship. Their 7th in a row, 9 out of the last 10 for Johnny Wooden, the Wizard of Westwood. Gene Bartow very graciously congratulates him. 42-year-old coach, Johnny Wooden, 63 years old. But you know, beyond that 75 in a row UCLA was won tonight, they have won 94 of their last 95 games, and they have won 144 of their last 146 games. They're cutting down the net.